Hello and welcome to Ender Lilies, Quietus of the Knights. My name is Valnek and this is my very first playthrough. I believe this is a Metroidvania style 2D action adventure? At last we meet. I can hardly believe it, yet here you are, alive and well. Can you hear my voice? You seem to be awake. And none the worse for wear. Where are we? What is happening around us? Did I frighten you? You can thank the priestess for my incorporeal form. Do you remember what fate befell this land? So you have lost your memories as well. Let us be rid of this place for now. It may be best for you to see the state of things outside for yourself. Okay. Hello there. Okay, that is interesting. So we do have some form of attack, but it's more this incorporeal knight. Ooh. Go left first. Left trigger to read. Statue inscription. Stone statues in the likeness of the white priestesses. The inscription below the intact statue reads, Priestess of the Dawn. While the ruined statue seems to have been one of the Priestess of the Wind. Why the discrepancy? Statue inscription added to findings. Haha. We have a dive move. Oops. Did I consume some form of resource? Right bumper switches things. Okay. $70. It feels like a healing move, but I don't know if I can do that infinitely. Pressing right stick does something. Map. Overlay. Map overlay. Okay, that makes sense. Start. Select. Chapter 1. Lily's status. So I guess our heroine is called Lily? Makes sense considering the title of the game. 3 prayers. Equipped spirits. Umbral Knight. Unleashes a flurry of sword attacks. Attack direction can be changed during the advance by moving right or left. The black-garbed knight awakened from a deep slumber. Though naught but a blighted spirit, they still retain some semblance of who they once were. Relics, collection of actions. Oh, here, prayer. When HP is low, left bumper. The power of the White Priestess's prayer resonates with her amulets, restoring HP and activating a protective ward. Jump. Frail Lily's jump lifts her slightly off the ground. She can grab ridges or ledges in reach and climb up. Dodge, right trigger. Lily evades with a great deal of effort. Allows her to briefly avoid contact with enemies and their attacks. Swim on the water's surface. Lily is a dreadful swimmer and cannot hold her breath for long. She can paddle along the surface, but cannot dive under blighted water. Right bumper is switch spirits. Call forth the blighted spirits within, using the power of the priestess drawn out by the Umbral Knight. Up to 6 spirits can be called upon in combat. So the Umbral Knight is a spirit, right? Okay, spirits can only be changed while at a respite. Fine. Findings. Map. Neat. Yes, we can change the attack direction during combos. There is no up attack nor a down attack. Interesting, interesting. Okay, I guess the only way is forward? Jump. Ledge grab. Oh, why does this look like a boss encounter immediately? Do not be afraid. Wield my power as your own. You seem more than capable. Attack. What even was that thing? What if we do not attack but evade instead? Okay. Enter. All right. Oh, there is a limited resource. We can heal 3 times, I take it. We cannot attack the torches. Okay, I don't know what that does. Maybe nothing. Maybe it does nothing. So, who are you? Okay, so we dodge. To get behind their shield. I take it. Jump and attack. Okay. Mostly straightforward so far. Oh, I didn't see you. Left trigger. Read. Elaine's letter. Dear Sigrid, I want you to deliver the amulet onto that white priestess. It is a necklace I bestow upon all priestesses, but I have imbued it with a blessing. I am certain the ward will protect her from the threat of the Blighted. Wards can be broken and restored, but that is something only a priestess can manage. I count on you to see this through. Yours, Elaine. Wait, so do they call us the White Priestess? Because we use that amulet to heal, right? And so this Sigrid was asked to deliver that amulet to us? Or to Lily? Okay. Elaine's letter added to finding. Is this the corpse of Sigrid? Okay, but it doesn't consume the resource. Main menu, sure, okay, whatever. But it doesn't actually consume the charges when we don't need to heal. Break all the things. Can we dodge to break? Raise the rolling? Wait, pick up what? Amulet fragment? Max HP plus 5. Part of an amulet worn by a white priestess. The tiny shattered fragment still glows with a faint light. Nice. Break all the things. Oh, let us go rest at a bench. Or maybe read this first. On the Blighted 1. As the mind, body, and soul of those afflicted with the Blight is consumed, rot spreads throughout. This rot possesses superb regenerative properties, granting undying flesh. The link between mind and body is cut in time, and the host is driven purely by the wrath of the Blight. Don't you dare go hollow. Respites act as checkpoints. Resting will restore your HP along with spirit and prayer uses. Resting will call forth all defeated Blighted to walk the land once more. How fare you? Let us rest the spell. Can I check this first, though? Why are you so suspicious? Left trigger to rest. Using a respite will restore your status and save the game. You may now access Blighted Memories. Rewatch any previously viewed cutscenes that you have encountered. Memories. Prologue? Opening? Hold on, prologue? What? That was entirely new. Does that play in the main menu when you wait for too long? Okay, but it doesn't really tell me anything. There was imagery of lilies and our protagonist and other people like her. Sure, save. Fast travel, spirits, relics, and hands. Depart. Okay, I guess we can leave. What is this? On the Blighted. 2. There are Blighted whose minds do not fade. This is no saving grace, however, as it is said that they must endure an eternity of pain and suffering. The miracle of the White Priestess is the only true salvation for those who come to be cursed with the Blight. Examine will actually pull the lever? Okay. So there's a bunch of hollows and essentially undeads around. Interesting. Feels very Dark Souls. But I guess a lot of games have a similar setting, I guess. Okay. It does have a certain Sultan Sanctuary vibe somehow. Maybe the art style or the colors? Something reminds me of Sultan Sanctuary. Oh. So is it time for our first ability? A door opens in the distance. Well, maybe we just needed to push the lever. This way should lead back up. What do you mean with should? And what was to the right then? What are you? Amulet fragment makes HP +5. Alright, I take that. That's nice. Oh, I see. And there I was hoping we could get something like a spirit that would wield a hammer to smash in the other door. Alas, it is not yet time, I guess. But I mean, a hammer-wielding spirit is totally gonna be a thing, right? The Parish Way 1. Carriers of the rot appeared from the land of snow, bringing calamity to Land's End. Said to be the ancients' revenge, the rot drove people to madness and transformed them into monstrosities. Carriers of the rot became to be known as the Blighted. Land's End? The land of snow? Suddenly this takes a very Game of Thrones turn. Okay. There's a shiny. I want that shiny. Tainted by the blight, never to die. We call those creatures the Blighted. Ooh, what is happening? Why did you appear? Oh, that's your idle animation? Wow. Yeah, some of these benches look a bit threatening, I have to say. Cathedral Cloister. Wait. There are places we couldn't explore yet? Wow, there's a path up from there? There's a path down from the start? Are you kidding me? I did not see anything. Okay. Well, I guess we have to come back here then. Well, doesn't this look interesting? Could this be a boss fight right next to a bench? The air is thick with the rot of the blight. Take heed. To protect her, I must destroy. Are you okay? Oh, you are Sigrid. What? What's happening? What? Well, that was only phase 1, it seems. Wow. Splat? I was supposed to protect you. Touch? I adored the priestess of the fount. She was our only hope against the immortal Blighted. With unflinching resolve and a smile on her face, she epitomized radiant tenderness. My sister's letter informed me that the priestess was in poor health. It seemed the burden of her purification rituals was blah. I couldn't rejoice at the peace she brought at the cost of her own well-being. Moreover, I couldn't forgive myself for not being able to protect her as a guardian. No, it was my own sister who was chosen for that role. In my darkest hour, I found solace in Lily, who was much like the priestess herself. Even if I couldn't serve her as a guardian, at least I could do was protect her. But then the rain began to fall. Cries of pain rang out in the distance. The chief guardian called it the rain of death. I gave Lily sanctuary and took my weapon in hand. The rain never let up. I really don't like it when the game does not give you time to read text. But I guess we can rewatch it again. Spirit, Guardian Sigrid. Swings an iron ball to attack surrounding enemies. Sub-skills have a cooldown and limited number of uses, but can be used in conjunction with other skills. Sigrid guarded the Sept to protect the White Priestess Lily. Never-ending bloodshed caused her to be consumed by madness. Guardian's Leap. While airborne, jump. The blighted wings of Guardian Sigrid grant an extra jump while midair. The wings of Guardian Sigrid grant Lily an additional jump by pressing A while in midair. Okay. This soul has been purified, no longer imprisoned by Blight. Within that memory just now, the woman called you Lily. Surely that is your name. If you retrace the memories of the Blighted in life, you may just remember something yourself. It may prove difficult, but can you carry on? Sure, purification. Neat. You possess blighted spirits with skills at your disposal. Spirits can be equipped at respites. You may now access purified memories. Refight any previously purified boss whose memories you have viewed. Purified memories. Guardian Sigrid. Blighted memories. Sigrid's memories. Interesting. Spirits. 13 users. 4.5 seconds of cooldown? Aquatic? Main skill, sub skill. Why does it say aquatic? Oh, interesting. So it stays and continues to deal damage, and we can swing the sword with the other spirit? That's wild. Oh, wait, hide you eye? Oh, this is so beautiful. Actually, the whole tone reminds me maybe even more of Momodora 4? Reverie Under the Moonlight. I think that's Momodora 4. Pick up soiled prayer beads. Slightly increases max HP. A rosary worn by the White Priestess Guardian. Extensive training took place underground until someone was chosen to be her protector. Whoa, what was that? Why did you... Okay. You have a relic in your possession. Relics can be equipped at respites. Say what? Oh, I see. These need to be equipped. This is not just a passive buff like the other things we had found. Stagnant Blight, Furious Blight, Ancient Souls. Okay. 1 slot. Okay. So pretty. Yeah, Momodora has like a pixel art style, while this has way more pixels. But the overall feel is somewhere similar. White Parish. Are you alright? Don't push yourself, take a rest. Does it not always save when you rest at one of these benches? Ooh, they are layering vocals over the piano. The Reign of Death, bringer of blights. Are you saying it's not safe outside in the rain? Chaos had taken the villagers long before even my arrival. But did the rain end them, or the blighted? My bond with the priestesses is a perennial one. I may not be able to lead the charge in this form, but my blade is yours. Don't look so surprised. You think me the sort of wretch to leave a child out in this horrid rain? Let us trudge on. It's interesting that Lily does not speak. Have you met before? It seems their recognizance faded before succumbing to madness. Their cognizance faded before succumbing to madness. They don't appear to be a threat, but best keep your distance. Groa's letter. Dear Bale, thank you for your continued service in ferrying the White Priestess and her guardians. My son hopes to one day be as fine a coachman as you, to ride as gallantly on as fine a horse. Please do call on us when you visit the parish. Blessed be the tranquil white light. Groa, Chief Guardian. So are you a fast travel option and we need to unlock more locations first? Oh, okay. Oh. The enemies seem to have two bars that they show me. Red and white flowers. A lily may find flowers blooming with mystical power that will help her on her journey when destroyed. Red flowers. Blight wreathed red flowers will restore spirit uses. White flowers. The blessings of magic infused white flowers will restore prayer uses. When destroyed. That's a bit weird, but okay. Oh, interesting. So can we test this one out now? Level up. Hold on, there's levels? Okay, we have 13 charges again for the flail. But hold on, can we check the map properly? I mean, so far this looks a bit too linear, I have to admit. We've had already, like, what, 3 checkpoints, 1 boss? And no choice in where we're going? Okay. I mean, we might be able to track back all the way to the beginning. And check out those other places, but now what is this? No, you don't do the thing. Okay. How do we get up there? Can we plunge attack? Cliffside Hamlet Youth? What the hell is that? Why do you have a boss name? This pain, it's unbearable. Purify. Oh, you're a spirit. Performs an arced leap and lands with enough force to scatter and damage surrounding enemies. Separated from his mother in the midst of a terrible storm, the boy set off for the White Parish in search of help. He never arrived. So we might be able to use this somehow down here? But we need to equip that first, right? Oh, okay, we don't die. But we cannot dive. All right. Hold. Something approaches. Or rather, it follows. I sense no clear mind. It seems to be drawn by your amulets. Perhaps they were once in service to a white priestess. Is there a desire to assist us? You priestesses are a rare breed. Yeah, I get the impression that we are some form of lily flower that turned into a human somehow? Fast travel is now accessible. You can now travel to any respite you have previously used. Wow. So let's get this one. The question is, how exactly does this work? What? No? Excuse me? That is not it. Why is it not it? Level up. Hold on, but if they give us fast travel now... Wait, can we mark something on this map? I don't see how we can. What do they allow us to go all the way back to the start? Wait, save first, but then fast travel all the way back to the start? Yeah, check out those other parts. Can we use double jump to get places? Well, at least we can use double jump to get back. So we need to get in here first. Don't look at the map while enemies are around. Why does the map say there is some way of getting up from here? Is there a way up? Interesting. And over here they say there's a way down, but it might be only past this door that we don't know how to open. Interact, locked. And I guess after you open the door there is a path down. I see, I see. Well, there's definitely places to go back to, which I generally like. Because if you manage to remember and get there early enough, these kinds of places usually have interesting goodies that help you further down the line. Yeah, it was a bit strange that the knight mentioned, oh, somebody called you Lily, so that is probably your name, which makes me think that's not our name. And we had seen these flowers in this prologue thing. Oh, we could have used fast travel, probably. Maybe we should have used fast travel, actually. Hold on, are they trying to use the level up mechanic as an incentive for me to fight everything? Again and again and again? Even while backtracking? Oh, I take it this is another way up. I see. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, that was an interesting excursion, but I think we've checked out all the places that were unexplored. So I guess we should just go back to where we arrived and unlocked fast travel. So let's go explore some more. The Parish Way 2. Soldiers of the nation rose to face the Blighted, but struggled in vain. In the end, the prayers of the woman in white saved the kingdom. Her words, the only thing capable of purifying and stopping the Blighted. Revered by the people, this woman came to be known as the White Priestess. Are we the pale flower? Okay, so this is the more or less straightforward path to the right, but then there is a path down. Where did the background music go? What a deep forest, and almost entirely submerged. How do you know that? Oh, you look interesting. Oh, we died. How does the death mechanic work? We just wake up. Did we lose anything? Well, that was not aimed very well. we died again. Do we lose anything upon death? Is the game trying to tell me don't go here? Level up. Where did the nice background music go? Hey there. Which is a thicket? Well, that's an interesting place. There we go, background music, yay! Sounds very funny. Okay. Well, there's one area to explore, the Witch's Thicket. Well, I guess we're not too weak to be here, we just need to get good and not take so much damage. The music is very playful. That. Oh, what are you? How do we break these things? And how do we get higher? Oh my goodness. There's probably also going to be ways to dive later on. Oh hey. Oh wait, the flowers restore only one use of the healing prayer? But there is still so much to be done. Pick up Stagnant Blight. Can be used to enhance skills. Filthy residue shed by a purified blighted. The sorrowful muck is stagnant, but glints with a faint light. Allows you to enhance your skills at respites. Ooh, upgrade materials. Okay, I like that. Give me more. Another level up. The reach of our melee attack is actually crazy. We can stand behind the poison clouds and still hit that enemy. Oh, we're out of healing. That is not good. Well, I guess just don't get hit. What? Can you not change direction on me? That is not fair. I need that healing. Wow. It's always the dogs, just like in FromSoft games. Bye, dog. Wow, we didn't get hit there? Okay. Ooh, checkpoint. I have seen this flower before. Where did I see it? What do you mean with this flower? This one? You possess spirit that can be enhanced. Spirits can be enhanced at respites. Enhance. Wait, this needs one ancient soul. But I don't have that. Needs 10 stagnant blights. Okay. And this also needs 10 stagnant blights. Attack damage is going up, cooldown is going down, attack damage is going up. Okay. I like the ranged attack more right now. I just find myself using it more. So I guess we toggle information. No, that's fine. Enhance. Yes. Latent power. Save. Coven Handbook. The Coven is a place for sorcerers who seek deeper knowledge of magic and the abyss. We help the jointly established White Parish and aid in blighted eradication when needed. You must meet the approval of multiple sorcerers to join. Researching forbidden arts such as the magic of the ancients. Wielding a weapon in the tower and leaking intel to other nations are prohibited. Okay. Wait, this is not a platform? This is not a platform. But hold on a moment, how does this connect to the other place we just been to? Wait, what? Have we been here? We have not been here. Max HP plus 5. Okay, I guess we should go check out this entire place then. And there is more up there. I have the feeling that there's something like a boss coming up very shortly. Ah, right. We still don't know how to deal with that. That is evidently not the way to do it. Oh hey, but we're up here now. Isn't that worth something? Rusted blue ornament increases damage dealt by attacks performed in or on a body of water. The first gift ever given to a girl who grew up in the Coven, lost and washed away by the rain. The engraving on this treasured item can no longer be read. Okay. What? Alright, we found some items. That's nice. That's really nice. Relics. I guess we equip everything. Because why wouldn't we? Are we going to meet another boss? There exists a place known as the Coven somewhere beneath us. The path forward may be flooded, but we must go on. Oh, I see. Oh, we can walk here? Of course the tree is not a platform. A dead-end room? Wait, we leveled up from breaking a pot? Are you kidding me? Why does this... Whoa! What in the world? Excuse me? Wow. Ah, okay, so there's something going on here with this green lamp. But we were trying to go up and up and up and up and up. And somehow the game decided maybe you just want to die? But so there's no corpse run mechanic, right? Do we have any incentive to go immediately back to where we have just been? Yeah, it's the only way forward in this room. Okay. Oh, I guess we do get experience from destroying the pots. I'm wise to your tricks. Friggin' mimics. Why are you so strong? Holy cow. Boss time? Fungal Sorcerer. Maybe you're just a skill that we can collect. Level up. I was so close to seeing her again. What do you mean? Fungal Sorcerer generates a toxic mist that reduces enemy health over time. Damage from the mist cannot be blocked. The sorcerer learned much on his travels beyond the bounds of Land's End. Despite his return home, he never did make it to the coven where his lover awaited. Okay. Lover's letter to my darling. Upon reading your letter, I have decided to return. I have seen and learned much on this half-year journey outside the coven. I ache to tell you of the scorching sand dunes, strange creatures, and so much more. I will be back soon with your souvenir. All my love, Melville. Oh, I didn't mean to drop this way. Well, I guess we will have to come back here anyway. But I will never be able to properly remember, because I cannot mark things on my map. Right? I guess memos yourself. Return to dead end room where we picked up the fungal sorcerer. For loot. This looks like once we're able to break these floors, right underneath it is that red stuff, which looks like upgrade material. And I want that upgrade material. But you know what? I will loop around very quickly now that all the enemies are gone. I'm not sure whether we've missed something more up there. Also, what is... why is that a thing? Aha! Okay, that already helps a lot. Okay, I don't know if there's anything else but this, but okay. I'm happy, I found a thing. So... will we try to continue forward to the right here? Because we cannot really go down. This seems blocked. You know what? Let's go back to the left, sit down at the checkpoint, maybe even equip the next spirit here. Over here. That stays for a long time. Neat. Alright, so... do we want to continue exploring to the right? Or should we fast travel back to the previous checkpoint and then take the path up and to the right? Maybe I continue exploring to the right here for a tiny bit longer. I'm just very curious whether there's going to be a boss here. What? Wow. These birds deal so much damage. Oh, wait a second. Is that green thing going to be just a shortcut for us to open? What is this? Amulet fragment. I see. Okay, I guess we can go down into the coven. Do we want to, though? There could be a boss down there. It's almost like you drop into a boss arena and back here's your checkpoint. Let's go and see. I'm very curious. What? You can go back up? Well, that's interesting. Well, I guess this is not a boss. Oh, but there's a chest. I want that chest. The visual effect looks really funky. Oh, what are you? Oh wow, there's so much area to explore here. Manisa's Ring relic slightly increases spirit uses. A relic left behind by the ancients and kept in the coven. Once treasured by a woman fond of flowers. An enchantment on this old ring causes it to glow when held by a white priestess. Oddly specific, fond of flowers and special interactions with a white priestess. Enter. Checkpoint. Relics. So we have only 2 slots. And you take up 2 slots? I don't think I want that. So many paths. Read. Sorcerer's Notes. I have been studying the texts of the ancients, and it appears that there is the possibility of a connection between the Blights and one particular branch of their magics. If we could decipher more of the old texts found in the Blighted Lands, we could pursue this thread further. Interesting. Should we save? And then maybe try going down here? does not open from this side. Level up. I guess we need to come back here once we can dive. Too bad. Well, alright. Maybe the other one will have more space to explore for us? Now, why is there stuff growing here? Can we climb it? Examine. Examine is not use. What on earth, game? Why are you doing this? Also, what is this? Max HP plus 5. Activate. Yeah, that is different. Oh, at least smokes. I mean, once we're down here and start eliminating these enemies, might as well take a look around, right? Wow. I do not have the feeling that I'm being even close to thorough while exploring right now. There's just so many paths suddenly. Initially the game was exceedingly linear. But it opened up very quickly. Wait, is that where we just came out of? Well, okay, that helps. Well, except we cannot go down there. Right now, at least. Wah! Underwater enemies. Jump scare. Okay. Another elevator. Oh man. Wow. Real jump scares. Wait, but do all the Chain of Sorcery grants an additional relic slot? A magical chain that links with the power contained in a relic. Is that another one of these mimics? Because it's like a bigger pot that is a bit darker. It is. Interesting. Dang it. Okay, well, I guess I need Vendetta. We need to go back there and figure out if that enemy drops something interesting. Destroy all the bots. They do not deserve any better. Man, really? And I even knew that you were there. Are you kidding me? Okay, I have to get used to the movements. Nice. So yeah, these pots do look different. They're much darker than the other ones. Splat. Wow, okay. So, can we have our Vendetta? Why do you have such amazing reach? That's craziness. But hold on, you're telling me this does not actually lead anywhere right now? No, wait, there was an elevator. There was an elevator. Hey there. You're not an enemy? You are an enemy. Melville, where are you? Purify? Floral sorceress. Harnesses the wind to blow away enemies before you. The charming sorceress, beset by grave illness, spent her days alone. Amongst flowers, she waited patiently for her lover's return. He left to seek a cure for her, but she only wished to be with him for what little time was left. Nice. So, did we just reunite the two? Nice. Holy smokes, we will die. Oh, dang it, we did die. Okay. But the game really doesn't provide any incentive to go back there, right? Because you see, there is no reason for us to go down there unless there's like a path we can follow, but I think we were done exploring down there. Because we need an ability to dive basically in both of the rooms down here. Okay. But yeah, there's a lot more stuff to explore. And I believe I will have to end the episode here. this was really nice. Wait, let me actually save. Check the spirit. And save once more. Nice. All right. This was a really cool introduction to the game. We have accumulated already several spirits. And I have no idea where this is going. The world opened up quite a lot. There's a lot of paths to explore. The story seems to be revolving around the appearance of this Blight and the history of our protagonist Lily, who may or may not actually be a flower. We don't know. But she does not speak and she has no memories, which is not great. But the knight is speaking, which is something. And so we are collecting these spirits now. And we, like by purifying them, we allow them to fight on our behalf? I don't know. I guess we'll see and understand later on. There's many more upgrades to be found. There is many more spirits to be found. I guess we will need a bunch of bosses. So yeah, this was really, really nice. I thank you all for watching, and I hope you will join me again in the next episode.